Hi, I'm Claire from Plantpassion, and today I'm going to show you about ranunculus claws. Ranunculus are a really important crop for me because I can get them flowering through April and May when there's not a lot of other flowers around, and they're a wonderful peony shaped flower, a round ball, before the roses and the peonies have started in June. So they're really important to me. I'm very lucky, I'm a member of Flowers from the Farm, and we've done several bulk buys to get really good quality ranunculus over the last few years. And so I'm going to show you about what I do to get them to the point where we can plant them. So ranunculus needs soaking before you plant them in, and so I've done here's one we did earlier. So I soaked these overnight. Ideally, these would be soaked in running water, but we don't have drains up here at the farm. It's a soak away, so this is our method of doing it. We put them in jars and vases, and then several times we drain them off and put new water in them, and that way we've refreshed the water and we've made sure that they're clear. This one here is a variety called Hanoi, and you can see the claws are huge. They're really huge, and this is how they looked before I started soaking them. So they're still quite big, but they're not fat and plump like these ones. These are brand new claws that we've bought this year, so these I would plant straight in the ground or in the polytunnel, whichever place we're going to put them. These, however, are the ranunculus mixed. In other words, we dug them out of the ground when they flowered last year and we forgot to label them. But again, although when you get them out of the ground, they really don't look much. They're really rather dried up and a bit scraggy. By the time you've soaked them, they look a lot nicer. So there's quite a difference there. These have just been soaked overnight and drained twice this morning. If they've been used the year before, if we've reused the plants, what I've found is we don't always get 100% of them to come back. And what we found in past years is that we'd plant them all in the bed and then we'd get 60% of them come up great, and the rest would leave gaps in the bed. And gaps in the bed means weeds, and weeds means a lot of problems for us. So what we do now, if they're previously used claws, then we pot them up in trays and we make sure that we see what rate we get back before we plant them out. And what that means is that we get full beds of ranunculus and they're really good quality. Now actually these are all plants that I got last year, and we've divided them up and we've got almost all of them to come back. So these are looking really good, and they'll get planted out in the ground in the next few weeks. And just to give you an idea, this tray here, they were planted in here on the 6th of October. We're now the 13th of November. These ones were the 9th of October. These ones were the 12th of October, or 20th of October, sorry. These ones were only a couple of weeks ago and they're just starting to poke through. So these were the 27th and they're just starting to poke through, which is brilliant. It means that we'll get lots of them back. So as you can see, there's hardly any missing. So obviously buying really good quality claws really helps us. So I've got hundreds of these still to plant out. These ones will go straight into the ground and these ones will get planted into trays. So we'll have lots and lots of ranunculus next April and May.